nothing to you.
She's keeping me awake, ain't she?
No, you're keeping us awake.
You want to make something out of it?
I want to make a pancake out of you.
Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! They're fighting and I won't get no sleep all night. Oh my goodness!
Pipe down, all of you. Go back to sleep. It's okay, Molly. Annie's here.
Annie, it was my mommy. We were riding on the ferry boat, and she picked me up to see all the big ships. And then I couldn't find her no more.
It was only a dream. Gotta go back to sleep now. It's past 3 o'clock.
Annie, read me a note,
Again?
please.
Okay.
Here it comes again.
Please take care of our little darling. Her name is Annie.
She was born on October 28th. We will be back to get her soon.
We have left her with half of a silver locket around her neck and kept the other half.
So that when we come back for her, we will know that she's our baby.
Oh my goodness, now they're laughing.
All right. Do you want to stick your teeth inside your mouth or out?
I drew mine. You're lucky you really got it.
Maybe far away, or maybe real nearby. Drinking her coffee, she may be straightening his tie. Maybe in a house all hidden by a hill, she's sitting playing piano, he's sitting paying a bill. Bet you they're young, bet you they're smart, bet they collect things like ashtrays and art. Bet you they're good, why shouldn't they be? Their one mistake was giving up me. So maybe now it's time, and maybe when I wake, they'll be there calling me baby, maybe.
Now what?
Annie, what are you doing?
Running away.
Oh my goodness!
My parents are never coming for me. I gotta go find them.
Annie, you're crazy. Miss Hannigan will catch you.
And give you the paddle.
I don't care. I'm getting out of here. All right, everybody, I'm ready. Wish me luck.
Good luck, Annie!
So long, Dumbbell, and good luck.
Aha! Caught you! Turn around. I said turn around. There. Now, what do you say? What do you say?
I love you, Miss Hannigan.
Rotten orphan!
I'm not a rotten orphan. My parents love me and they're coming for me.
That was 1922. This is 1933. Now get up! And on account for this one shenanigans, you're all gonna get down on your naughty little knees and clean this dump till it shines like the top of the Chrysler building.
But it's 4 o'clock in the morning.
Get to work!
Yes, Miss Hannigan.
Why any kid would want to be an orphan, I'll never know.
It's a hard knock life for us. It's a hard knock life for us. Instead of treated, we get tricked. Instead of kisses, we get kicked. It's a hard knock life. Got no folks to speak of, so it's a hard knock roll. We hope.
Cotton blankets,
Instead of wool,
empty bellies,
instead of wool, it's a hard knock life. Don't it feel like the wind is always howling? Don't it seem like there's never any light? Once a day, don't you want to throw the towel in? It's easier than putting on a fight.
no one's there when your dreams and they get creepy. No one cares if you grow or if you shrink. No one
children.
Good morning, Miss Hannigan.
Well,
I love you, Miss Hannigan.
I love you, Miss Hannigan.
you, what are you doing in there?
Nothing.
The days are numbered. All right, eat breakfast.
Hot mush?
No, not hot mush, cold mush. And after your mush, you'll go straight to your sewing machines. There's an order of dresses that needs to be finished if you work straight through till midnight.
Yes, Miss Hannigan.
Now line up.
Laundry man.
Morning, bundles.
Morning, kids. Queen Chief wants them off whether you need them or not. Hey, how'd you have the kids get outside the 14th Street?
Bundles, do me a favor. Get out of here with that laundry.
So long, gorgeous. Have a great day.
Hey, Annie, you call this place clean? This place is a pigsty. Annie? Annie?
Annie ain't here.
What do you mean Annie ain't here?
She just left with Mr. Bundles.
In the laundry basket.
Bundles, please, please!
Yeah, Poochie, where are you, Poochie? Yeah, Poochie. Hey, kid, you seen any of them stray dogs around these places?
No, sir.
Maybe they're all up on Aspen Place. I'm gonna go check there.
Hey, there's one they didn't get. They're after you, ain't they? Oh, they're after me too. But don't worry, I'm not going to let that get to you or to me. Everything will be good for both of us. Not today. Well, thus come out tomorrow, bet your bottom dollar that tomorrow there'll be sun. Just about tomorrow, clears away the cobwebs and the sorrows till they're gone. Stuck with a day that's gray and lonely. I stick out my chin and grin and say, oh, doesn't come out tomorrow, so you gotta hang on till tomorrow. Come what may, tomorrow, I love ya. Tomorrow, you're only a day away. Tomorrow, I love ya. Tomorrow, you're only a day
Hey, you, little girl, come here.
Yes, officer?
That dog's there. Ain't he a stray?
A stray? Oh, no, officer. That's my dog.
You're a dog, huh? So what's his name?
His name? Oh, his name? Sandy. That's right. I call him Sandy because of his sandy color.
Okay, let's see him answer to his name.
Well, you see, officer, I just got him, and sometimes...
Call him!
Sandy! Here, Sandy! Come here, Sandy! Good, Sandy! Come on, Sandy! Come on! Let's go, Sandy! Yeah, Sandy! Woo! Go, Sandy! Good for you! Good, Sandy! Good old Sandy!
Next time you take him out, I want to see him on a leash and with a license.
lessons, or else he goes to the pound.
Yes, officer.
Now get along with you before you catch a deathly cold in this weather.
I don't mind the weather.
Miss Hannigan?
Yeah?
You know your souvenir pillow from Coney Island?
Yeah?
Molly just threw up on it.
Little girls, everywhere I turn, I can't see them. Little girls, night and day, I eat, sleep, and breathe them. I'm an ordinary woman with feelings. I like a man to nibble on my ear, but I'll admit, no man has bit. So how come I'm mother of the year? Little cheeks, little teeth, everything around me is little. If I wring little necks, surely I will get an acquittal. Some women are dripping with diamonds, some women are dripping with pearls. Lucky me, look at what I'm dripping with. Little girl! Come in.
Good afternoon. Miss Hannigan, is it?
Yeah?
I'm Lieutenant Warden of the 17th Precinct. We found your runaway.
Oh, thank you, officer.
She was in one of them Hoovervilles across the river with a bunch of bums.
They were in bones.
Had a mangy mutt with her, but he got away.
Oh, poor Pumpkin out in the freezing cold with just that thin sweater. I hope you didn't catch influenza. Thank you so much, officer.
All in the line of duty. And you, don't let me ever hear that you run away again from such a nice lady. Good afternoon.
Thanks again, officer. Next time you get out on those streets, it'll be 1953. Well, glad you're back now, huh?
Yes, Miss Hannigan.
Liar! And what is the one thing I always taught you? Never tell a lie!
Good afternoon, Miss Hannigan.
Yes.
I'm Grace Farrell, private secretary to Oliver Warbucks.
The Oliver Warbucks, the millionaire?
Mr. Warbucks has decided to invite an orphan to spend the holidays at his home with him.
And what sort of orphan did he have in mind?
Well, she should be friendly and intelligent, Mississippi, capital M-I-S-S-I-P-I, Mississippi, and cheerful.
You! Shut up! And how old?
Oh, age doesn't really matter. Say 8 or 9, 10, 11? Yes, 11 would be perfect. Oh, and I almost forgot. Mr. Warbucks prefers red-headed children.
11, a redhead. Sorry, we don't have any orphans like that here.
What about the child right here?
Oh, Annie! Oh, you don't want Annie.
Annie, would you like to spend the next 2 weeks with me and Mr. Warbucks at his home?
Oh boy, I'd love to. Any orphan in this orphanage except Annie.
Perhaps I should call the Board of Orphans.
Oh, if it's Annie you want, it's Annie that.
It's Annie I want. Now, if you get her coat, I'll be happy to take her along right now.
She don't have no coat.
Then we'll buy her one.
Oh boy, I can't believe it. She can hardly believe it. Hey kids, we're getting out for the holidays. All right, yeah.
Good afternoon, Miss Farrell.
afternoon, Miss Drake. Has Mr. Warbucks arrived yet? Do you actually live here, or is this a train station? We really live here. Now, Annie, would you come here for a moment, please? I would like you to meet someone. This is the head of staff, Mrs. Drake.
Hi, Mrs. Drake.
May I take your coat, miss?
Will I get it back?
Of course, dear. Now, what do you want to do first?
Oh, I'll scrub the floors, and then I'll get the windows.
Annie, you won't have to do any cleaning here. You're our guest. Welcome home, Mr. Warbucks.
It's good to be home.
How was your flight from Chicago, sir?
Not bad, only took 11 hours. That's great.
Yes, sir?
Messages?
President Roosevelt would like you to call him at the White House.
I'll get back to him tomorrow.
Mr. Warbucks?
All right. Mrs. Drake, it's lovely to see you again. That will be all. Now, Grace, if you'll get your notebook. Who is that?
Mr. Warbucks, this is Annie, the orphan who will be staying with us.
That's not a boy. Orphans are boys.
I'm sorry, sir. You just said orphan. So, I chose a girl.
Well, I suppose she'll have to do. Annie, huh? Annie what?
Oh, just Annie, Mr. Warbucks, sir. I haven't got a last name. I'm sorry I'm not a boy.
Not at all. I couldn't be happier. Grace, we'll start with the iron ore shipments from Toledo to... What are we supposed to do with this child?
Well, it is her first night here, sir.
Well, Annie, I guess we ought to do something special on your first night. Would you like to go to the movies?
Boy, I'd love to. I've never been to one.
Then you'll go to the Roxy, and then an ice cream soda at Rumpelmeyer's, and a handsome cab ride around Central Park.
Oh, golly.
Grace, forget about the dictation for tonight. Instead, you take Annie to the movies.
Yes, sir.
Oh, gee.
Something the matter, Annie?
Well, it's just I thought you were going to take me.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. I'm afraid I'm far too busy tonight.
Oh, I understand.
Now, Annie, I've just been away for 6 weeks, and when a man is running a multi-billion-dollar corporation...
It's okay, Mr. Warbucks. I understand.
Drake,
Yes, sir?
we'll be going out for the night.
Which car will you be watching?
The Duesenberg. No, wait, this child's been cooped up in an orphanage. We'll walk.
Walk to the Roxy?
Why not? It's only 45 blocks.
Yes, sir.
Ah, smell those bus fumes. There's no air like the air of New York. Come on, you slowpokes, we gotta get to the Roxy before the prices change. NYC, what is it about you? You're big, you're loud, you're tough. NYC, the shimmer of Times Square, the pulse, the beats, the drive, the city's bright as a penny arcade. It blinks, it tilts, it rings.
To think that I've lived here all of my life and never seen these things. So NYC, the world keeps coming.
My bus, my train, you can't explain their yen or NYC.
I see. Just got here this morning. 3 bus, 2 bags, 1
afternoon, Miss Hannigan.
What's the matter? Warbucks fed up with Annie already?
On the contrary, this needs to be signed and sent into the Board of Orphans by no later than 10 a.m. tomorrow.
What for?
Mr. Warbucks is so taken with Annie that he's decided that he wants to adopt her.
Annie, the daughter of a millionaire?
The daughter of a billionaire.
Will you excuse me for a moment, please? Nothing more wonderful news.
Good day, Miss Hannigan.
Harvey, doll. Hiya, sis. Long time no see.
Brewster, they finally let you out of prison. What were you there for this time?
Some old geezer seller swindled him out of $1,100.
Why do you say that?
Because the rooster swindled him out of $1,100.
Sis, I'd like you to meet a friend of mine from...
Jersey City.
Brewster, do me a favor. Get out of here.
Who was that doll that I bumped to when I came in? She looked like she had a couple of dollars.
She works for Oliver Warbucks.
The Oliver Warbucks?
Annie, one of the orphans from here is getting adopted by him. Crummy orphan.
Yeah, living up in the lap of luxury while two Hannigan kids end up on the skits. And,
Yeah, this is really horrible.
He's got the scrounge, it ain't fair, he's got the scrounge for $3 or $4, while she gets $4.
The little brat. It ain't fair, this here life is driving me nuts. While we get peanuts, she's living fat. Maybe she holds the key, that little lady, to get more bucks.
Instead of less. Maybe we fix the game with something shady.
Where does that put us? Give me one guess. Yes.
Easy street. Easy street. Annie is the key. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Easy street. Easy street. That's where we're gonna be.
Yes, Mr. President. No, I am not asking for your help. I'm just telling you you've got to do something. All right, we'll talk about it on Friday. Listen, Mr. President, why don't we bury the hatchet and you bring Mrs. Roosevelt over here for supper? You will? Excellent. Goodbye, Mr. President. Grace, find out what Democrats eat.
Yes, sir.
The package from Tiffany's?
Arrived this morning.
Fine. I'm going to give it to her and then tell her that I want to adopt her.
She's going to be the happiest little girl in the world.
Get her down here.
Yes, sir. Hello.
Annie, can we have a man-to-man talk?
You're sending me back to the orphanage, aren't you?
No, that's not it at all. Annie, I was born into a very poor family, and both my parents died before I was 10. So I made a promise to myself. Someday, one way or another, I was going to be rich.
Well, that was
Very rich.
That was a good idea.
But I've lately realized something. No matter how much money you have, if you have no one to share your life with, if you're alone, then you might as well be broke. I was in Tiffany's and picked this up for you.
Gee, thanks, Mr. Warbucks. Gee.
It's a new silver locket. I noticed that old broken one you always wear around your neck, and I thought to myself, I'm going to get that kid a nice new locket. Here, we'll just take this old one off.
No, I don't want a new one.
Annie, what's the matter?
This locket. My parents left it for me when they left me at the orphanage. And I know I'm lucky being here with you for the holidays and all, but the one thing I want most in the world is to have my mother and father and feel like, and have folks with, like all the other kids, with folks of my own.
It'll be all right. I'll find them. I'll find them for you.
Mr. Warbucks will find your parents for you. If he has to put everyone in his organization on the job. If he has to pull every political string there is to pull.
Up to and including the White House. Annie, give me your locket. I understand, but it could be our best clue. We'll have the FBI trace it and find out who bought it.
Really?
Is there anything else you can give me that might help track him?
They should have my note.
Just watch, Annie. You might be meeting your mother and father in a couple of days. Really.
Thank you.
So maybe now this prayer, the last one of its kind, will you please come get your baby, maybe.
Thank you, Annie, and welcome to America's favorite radio program, the Oxygen Hour of Smiles, starring your old softie, Berta Healy. And good evening, Oliver Warbucks.
Good evening, Berta Healy.
Oliver Warbucks, I understand you have something to tell the folks at home about little Annie here.
Yes, Berta Healy. I am now conducting a coast-to-coast nationwide search for Annie's parents. Furthermore, I will be offering a $50,000 certified check to any persons who can prove that they are Annie's parents.
So, Annie's parents, if you're listening in, write to Oliver Warbucks, care of this station. Thank you, Oliver Warbucks.
Thank you, Berta Healy.
Well, I see by the old clock on the wall that another one of our Thursday night get-togethers has gone by faster than you can say oxygen. Yes, this is your old softie Berta saying until next time, same station, good night.
Gee, Annie on the radio, coast to coast. She's famous.
Wish I was on the radio.
Me too.
Who wants to be on the demo radio?
I do. So for all of the Our Smiles family, this is Berta Healy saying, hey home and hey Dappernet, you both got your style, but brother, you're never fully dressed without a smile. Your clothes maybe go rumbling, they stand out a mile, but brother, you're never fully dressed without a smile. Who cares what you're wearing on Main Street or South Hill Road? It's what you wear from ear to ear and not from head to toe that matters. So senator, so janitor, so long for a while. Remember, you're never fully dressed, though you may wear the best. You're never fully dressed without a smile, smile, smile. Smile, Johnny, smile.
Hey, what are you girls doing out?
Annie was on the radio.
Yeah, I heard it. $50,000 reward. What I couldn't do with $50,000.
Excuse us, ma'am. Are you the lady that runs this here orphanage?
Yeah, what do you want?
Man, was you working here 11 years ago?
Yeah?
Well, we had terrible troubles back then. I had to leave a baby here on the front step.
I about little girl, our Annie.
Your Annie's parents? I can't believe it. Where'd you say you come from again?
Oh, a little farm up in Canada. There's a lot of chickens and ducks and geese and roosters. Cock-a-doodle-doo!
Roosters? I wouldn't know it was you in 100 years.
Yeah.
What are you doing here?
Well, fooled you, Aggie, and we're gonna fool Warbucks still.
Yeah, I sell 50,000 big ones.
Well, we need help to pull this thing off, so we need details about Annie.
What's in it for me?
Three-way split.
Half.
Half?
Half!
Fine. Take the kid. Get out of town.
What do we do with her afterward?
When I want something to disappear, it disappears for good. We get the 50 grand, we blow this crummy town, and me and Lil will meet you on Easy Street.
Well, Mr. Warbucks?
I'm sorry, Annie. I've spoken to more than 1,000 people claiming to be your parents, but they were all liars and fakers.
It's alright. You tried your best.
Annie, I want to adopt you.
Adopt me?
Yes or no?
If I can't have my real parents, there's nobody I'd rather have in the world as my father than you, Mr. Warbucks.
This is going to be a big celebration. Who would you like to invite?
Well, everybody here, of course. Oh, and the kids.
Sure.
And Miss Hannigan?
Why not, Annie? I'm the luckiest man in the world.
I'm the luckiest kid.
Together at last,
Together forever.
we're tying a knot they never can sever. I don't need sunshine now to turn my skies to blue. I don't need anything but you.
Yesterday was plain awful.
You can say that again,
Yesterday was plain awful.
but that's
Not now.
that's then.
Poor as a mouse.
I'm richer than Midas, but nothing on earth could ever divide us. And if tomorrow I'm an apple seller too, I don't need anything, anything. I don't need anything but you.
Excuse us, folks. Oh, look, there's our Annie.
Who are you?
Honey, we're your mom and dad.
We've spoken to a number of people who claim to be their parents. Is there any way you can prove it?
Well,
When we left Annie at the orphanage, we left half a silver locket around her neck and kept the other half.
Mr. Mudge, that is your name, correct? What about the money?
well, we ain't got much. But
Wait, you haven't heard that I've offered a $50,000 check to anyone who can prove that they're Annie's parents?
no, sir. Well,
On the other hand, Ralph, remember that little pig farm out in New Jersey? With $50,000, we can afford to bring Annie up right in the country.
Would you mind if Annie stayed here until tomorrow? Then you could come back to pick up Annie and the check.
that would be great. You can live with us.
Well, this is...
Wonderful news. Yes, wonderful news.
We must celebrate. Annie has found... I've lost her. I've lost Annie.
Sir, I have the strangest feeling that
I've seen that Mr. Mudge before, and that he's not who he says he is.
Then I won't give up until I'm certain. I'll go straight to the top, to the President of the United States, even if he is a Democrat.
You're up early, Mr. Warbucks.
We've been up all night here. FBI men coming and going. And did you know that President Roosevelt is here?
Really?
Mr. Roosevelt?
Good morning, President Roosevelt.
Good morning, Annie. Annie, early this morning, FBI Director Hoover telephoned me with some very sad news. He succeeded in identifying your parents.
Yes, the Mudges.
No, dear. David and Margaret Bennett.
But
Annie,
Annie, your parents have been dead for a long time now.
it means I really am an orphan?
Annie, are you alright?
Yes, because I know they love me and they would have come back to me if they weren't.
I love you.
Oh, gee, and I love you too. Now, who the heck are Ralph and Shirley Mudge?
The birth certificate could have easily been forged. But no one knew about the locket except for us.
And the FBI, of course.
And Miss Hannigan.
And Miss Hannigan.
Miss Hannigan, sir, and the children from the orphanage.
Hi, kids.
You must be Miss Hannigan. It's nice to meet you.
Same here, and I know you from anywhere.
Here, let me introduce you to some people. You've already met my secretary, Miss Farrell. This is the President of the United States, and this is Mrs. Drake.
Hey, kids,
She
look,
runs the
for
house.
all of us.
Sir, this has just come from the FBI.
Now it all fits together.
Sir, Mr. and Mrs. Mudge.
Good morning.
Good morning, one and all.
Good morning.
Well, we don't want to bother you on the holidays and all, but we've come to pick up Annie and the check.
Of course, as promised. A certified check for $50,000. I believe that you'll find that everything is in order, Mr. Mudge.
Certified. Paid to the order of Jig is Up.
That's right, the jig is up, Daniel Francis Hannigan, otherwise known as,
Ralph Mudge,
also known as Danny the Dip.
also known as Rooster Hannigan.
Miss Drake, please show these hooligans to the guards in the library.
And I believe you'll find that this woman is their accomplice.
Me? But I just met these people yesterday.
Ah, come off it, Aggie.
Annie, tell them how nice and how good I've always been to you.
Oh, I'm sorry, Miss Hannigan, but remember the one thing you've always taught me? Never tell a lie.
Brat.
Hey guys, Miss Hannigan's gone for good.
And you won't have to work anymore.
Yes, girls, for you and perhaps for all of us, this is the start of a wonderful new life. A new deal. Hey, I really like that. A new deal.
So do I, Franklin. A new deal. The sun will out tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollar that tomorrow there'll be sun.
Just thinking out loud tomorrow. Clear away the cobwebs and the sorrow till there's none. When I'm stuck with a day